This is Channel 25 WVTT Olean. Now, from the Twin Tiers' biggest broadcast news operation, this is the 6 o'clock report with Jeff Andrulonis and Alexa Olson. Listen on News Radio 96.7 WVTT or watch on News Channel 25 WVTT television. WVTT proudly presents the 6 o'clock report.
Good evening, I'm Alexa Olson.
And I'm Jeff Andrulonis. Good evening. The big story tonight on the 6 o'clock report. It's a popular energy supplement, but 5-Hour Energy may have some explaining to do tonight. Let's go live to the WVTT Digital Newsroom. Valerie Tysander standing by. Valerie, what have you learned about 5-Hour Energy?
Hi, Jeff. This study comes at a really important time as final season is getting closer, and that means long hours and more caffeine.
A popular energy supplement, 5-Hour Energy, has been linked to 13 deaths in the last 4 years, according to federal officials. I went to St. Bonaventure to see what college students thought. One student I talked to says he drinks at least one a day. Jessica, another St. Bonaventure student, will also drink them, but she waits until times get tough.
Usually if I'm just a lot going on and I didn't sleep much, it makes you so jittery. I don't really like it. Like, if I can avoid drinking them, I usually do. Like, stick to coffee first, try that out.
5-Hour Energy is geared toward the hardworking professional, and one of these little guys, 2 ounces, has 215 milligrams of caffeine, whereas one of these guys, a cup of coffee, has around 100.
Since 2009, 5-Hour Energy has been mentioned in 90 FDA reports. More than 30 of those involve serious or life-threatening injuries like heart attacks and one spontaneous abortion. Living Essentials, the distributor of 5-Hour Energy, says the product is safe when used as directed and is not aware of any deaths that were proven to be caused by the consumption of their product.
And it is important to note that just because there is an FDA incident report, that doesn't mean the product was responsible or even contributed to that person's death. But even so, I think I'll be sticking with my coffee. Live from the WVTT Digital Newsroom, I'm Valerie Tysander. Back to you.
Excellent reporting from coffee drinker Valerie Tysander tonight here on WVTT. In other news, we continue to follow a story that broke earlier this afternoon. Police tell us a helicopter has crashed near the Chemung River in Corning, east of Olean. The crash happened shortly after noon. Details of that accident still being sorted out tonight. Here's what we know now. Witnesses told the Binghamton Press and Sun Bulletin there wasn't much left of the chopper except for smoldering debris. According to an employee of World Kitchen on the south side of the river, the helicopter allegedly clipped a power line and then crashed along a dike that runs along the Chemung River in Corning. Alexa?
Well, Jeff, the man who allegedly killed his stepson by beating him with a rolling pin was sentenced to the maximum of 25 years to life in prison. Muhammad was sentenced earlier today after a crime people describe as vicious, horrifying, and brutal. In court Thursday, Muhammad apologized for his actions. He said the past couple months have been painful for him. He says he took someone away that he loved very much.
It won't be a holly jolly Christmas for one Western New York woman. 27-year-old Jaquetta Simmons will spend 5 years in jail for a brutal attack on 70-year-old Grace Suozzi last Christmas Eve. As you can see, it was all caught on surveillance video. Simmons punching the elderly Walmart greeter in the face in Batavia when she had asked to see her receipt. The video that you're watching played a pivotal role in helping the jury make their decision yesterday.
In this next story we bring you, we want to warn you some of the images are disturbing. 2 teens from Buffalo have been arrested in connection with a horrific act of animal cruelty. The teens are being charged with felony cruelty to animals after the 2 allegedly hung a 16-week puppy in the air, doused it with lighter fluid, and then set it on fire. Prosecutors say they have a strong case against both teenagers, who they say have a violent reputation. The Jack Russell Terrier puppy, nicknamed Phoenix, is recovering from its injuries at the Buffalo Small Animal Hospital.
Officials yesterday in Carrollton unanimously approved a budget plan that doesn't increase taxes for next year. The 2013 budget produces a little under $500,000, while the town's estimated fund balance is around $320,000. Carrollton Town Supervisor Dave Frederick was pleased with the decision of the tax rates staying even and says that some areas will even see decreased taxes.
Now, Jeff, unlike Carrollton, Portville will see a spike in their tax rates next year. On Tuesday, the town board voted to decrease the spending plan by 11% from 2012's budget. But the taxes will still rise because the town did not use much of the rainy day funds this year. This fund is used for emergencies and unexpected events like natural disasters or insurance deductibles. Portville Town Supervisor Timothy Emily says that the board had to cut the budget because if they didn't, the town would only have $56,000 in that rainy day fund at the end of 2013, which is dangerously low.
2012 big game season in New York kicks off Saturday. Hunters getting their rifles prepped for their favorite time of the year. WVTT's Ashley Masala is live in the WVTT digital newsroom with a look at 2012 deer season. Ashley.
That's right, Jeff. Deer hunting is one of the most popular sports in New York State, and controlled deer hunting is an important order to keep controlled deer populations under control. According to the Department of Environmental Conservation, big game season was down 2% last year from 2010, but many people are still expected to spend Friday night camping and go hunting early Saturday morning. In 2011, Cattaraugus County hunters took a total of 12,802 deer, while Allegheny County fell just short with a reported 12,236 deer killed. Big game hunting is from sunrise to sunset. Sunday hunting is allowed in New York State, but there are some local exceptions, so make sure that you confirm your city or town's regulations before you hunt. Live from the WVTT Digital News Center, I'm Ashley Masala.
Thanks, Ashley. The SPCA of Cattaraugus County is struggling to stay out of the news. 38-year-old Philip Barrett's preliminary hearing has been delayed. Barrett is facing a felony charge for criminal possession of a forged instrument and was supposed to appear in Hinsdale Town Court Wednesday night. According to Judge Michael Gillen, his attorney filed for an adjournment due to personal reasons. The Cattaraugus County Sheriff's Department charged Barrett with criminal possession of a forged rabies vaccination certificate. When the court action proceeds, Judge Gillen will determine if a felony charge is merited or should be reduced to a lesser degree. If the felony charge sticks, the case against Barrett will be moved to Cattaraugus County Court to be heard by a grand jury. Barrett was the SPCA's lead investigator of animal cruelty.
Another chapter of recent Cattaraugus County history is coming to an end. A former potential landfill site on Route 98 has been sold. County lawmakers and an Amish couple from Ohio came to a deal over the parcel of land this week. For the past decade, the grassroots group Cattaraugus County Concerned Citizens fought the Integrated Waste Services bid for that landfill. After the company spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on the landfill efforts, it was seized by the county for non-payment of taxes. Ura and Lizzie Hirschberger of Polk, Ohio were the only bidders during the land auction Saturday and placed a minimum bid of roughly $89,000.
And Jeff, a story we've been covering all day. Members of a Western New York College's volleyball team have accepted a plea agreement for a hazing incident that resulted in their season being canceled. 8 students at the State University of New York at Geneseo were in Geneseo Village Court earlier this week to accept the plea terms from a judge who called their actions degrading and life-threatening. According to police, that incident consisted of handcuffing and blindfolding freshmen and forcing them to drink large amounts of vodka.
Coming up on WVTT, our first look at weather and also our global news update straight ahead here on News Channel 25 WVTT.